I don't know, man. Don't you love a video that starts that way? We're going to be indecisive already. We do have a vagina, if that makes sense out of it. I don't know what it is about having a vagina, but it really does, like, limit one's ability to make a decision. Now, we can't really help this, though. The stuff that people say is like, what do they call it? Sexist. It's just stereotypical, okay? So stereotypically, women behave this way. Stereotypically, women play victim. There's really no better example of this than the menstrual cycle, okay? And what's unbelievable to me about this, which is why I give women such a hard time, it's like they play victim about menstrual cycle, and yet they still can't figure out when they're pregnant. It's like if your whole claim to victimhood is the fact that you bleed once a month, you'd think that you'd notice if you're not doing that. Just saying. It's kind of ridiculous that women think that they're victims, and yet it's like all this stuff that we have that we didn't have, you know, like 100 years ago, 150 years ago. It's like, well, that's not good enough. We need more representation, even where women don't want to be represented. You know, like fields, you know, like engineering and I don't know, astronomy and shit like that. It's like aerospace. It's like you see a lot of this, you know, talk of, oh well, women don't get represented enough in these fields. It's like, well, maybe they don't want to be. Maybe they don't have any interest in that. You know? It's like you don't see that with men. Well, you don't have enough male makeup artists. You don't have enough male hairstylists, you know, like, and you know, you always get this rebuttal argument like, well, you know, men have always been in power and men have always done this and men have always done that. It's like there's no reversal of this at all. Like, can't people see that this is already happening? Like, if they just look at the judicial system, all these people that they preach all day about equality, but like, if they paid attention to the judicial system, they would realize that you know, it's rigged. It's definitely rigged in favor of abusers, and a lot of the time the abuser is female. And because females are always thought of as the victim, so let's just face it, you know, we're born victims and we stay victims because we bleed once a month. It's just so horrible, you know, taking a tampon out and replacing it. It's so horrible. Now, I'm not saying that women aren't vulnerable in certain situations, and, you know, we're like literally more vulnerable than men. And yet, like, the same women that want to play the victim about that, and then they want to say, oh, women are empowered, but no, we're victims, but no, we're empowered, but no, we're victims, but no, we're empowered. It's like, I mean, if you don't have whiplash talking to a twatbot, I mean, you must be on some sort of miracle medication, okay? Like, I mean, it's just crazy. And if you like try to bring this up, it's like people that go along with this shit philosophy, it's like they can't see it. It really is just like you're talking to a wall, man. But it's really bad talking to male feminists, because they feel like they constantly have to apologize for having a ballsack. I'm like, you don't have to apologize for it. You don't have it. No matter what you want to think. I don't know what you got going on down there, but it definitely ain't a ball sack. You know?